Good morning, Calvary. Welcome to our celebration of the 20th anniversary of Calvary Church at the Hawkesville Road location. It's exciting to think about how to share what God did and planned for us to move from downtown St. Jacobs to the facility here in October 2000. That weekend of celebration was an end result of 7 years of planning. That all began in May 1993 when the church family voted to move to a new location. And at that time, we had no idea that it would be exactly 7 years later that we would get to celebrate our first worship at the new facility. And that was in October 2000. The 7 years we had learned in God's plan were the number meaning perfect and complete. So we would have never guessed it might take 7 years. We maybe wouldn't have signed up for a 7-year project, although we knew that God was in it when people made their faith-filled decision to move in that direction. It was because we were out of space. We had bulged out of the building in many ways. Sunday school space, there was 70 some students in Sunday school. A combination of traditional and contemporary worship had increased the church family to a size that was pretty crunched in the space downtown. So at that time, I personally was very excited about the thought of a new place with more room. I remember making the comment on one of the videos that I was excited to think about what it could do in the future for our children and our grandchildren. And at that time, I asked one of the contractors in the church family if he would consider helping with the building project. It started out feeling like we were building a building. Turned around that 2 weeks later, the congregation asked me if I could chair the plans to move, build, and raise funds. That was a humbling question and an overwhelming question. But I sensed God was moving us in that direction, and so my answer was, with God's help, I will do that. And I must say there was nothing in me that believed I could do it. But I heard God saying, be strong and of good courage, and I will go with you. So it began. We had 7 years of planning, ideas, dreams, and visions come together, and just so many God's goodness moments and His provision, His timing. One of the verses that was key was, plans fail for lack of counsel, but with the advice of many they will succeed. And we did gather advice from many. We attempted to hear the ideas and dreams within the church family. We took time to research. We visited other facilities. We heard their stories about how God had led them through building projects. And I must say that hearing others' goals and dreams was a big part of people feeling like they had ownership in this project and were moving with us.